In the two videos that covered the AND function and the OR function, we just dealt with those separately. The AND function has multiple logic tests. In order for the AND to come out as true, everything inside those logic tests have to be true. The opposing one is OR, and again, we have multiple logic tests, and as long as any one of them, at least one, comes as true, then the whole OR statement will be true. Well, we can combine these. We can nest them together. We're going to nest them in an if statement. So we have a sandwich or lunch. So we want to have peanut butter, and I don't know why I got too many B's there. Let's just get rid of one of those B's. So peanut butter and jelly. So yes, yes. Chips, yes or no. And then we're going to cut them. Is it diagonal or cross? And we want to see whether or not it's happy. And what we want is the and portion is all three of these have to be true. So it's got peanut butter on it, it's got jelly on it, and there's chips, not in the sandwich, but next to it. And then the next part, diagonal or cross, either one of these. So the first one, we are going to use an and function. So we'll just fill that in. The second one is going to be an or. But the or is going to be part of the and. And there are examples where the and can be part of the or. So let's incorporate the first function. So we're going to type in equal and, because all I want to do is I want to get the and the or working. So this will be B5 equals yes, or y, comma, C5 equals yes, and D5 equals yes. So in order for the and at this point to be true, all three of these have to be yes. And now within that and, the sandwich has to be cut. And it can either be cut diagonal or cross. So now we're going to do an or, because it doesn't have to be both. You don't want a diagonal and a cross. We want either or. So this will be E5 equals yes, or F5 equals yes. So this first set of parentheses closes the or, and the second closes the and. So now if we hit enter, we see this is false because we did not include anything with cutting the sandwich. This is true because these three are true, and one of these is true. This really doesn't make sense to do both, but that's okay. It makes it either one, but we don't have anything here for chips. So let's just put that for yes, just for giggles. And then the rest are no. There was no cutting, there was no cutting, and there was no chips, and a question mark, didn't know what they were putting in. So any of these would work. So now we know that this works properly. We can go back to the first one, and I can put my cursor between the equal and the and then I can type in the if. So when you're working with relatively complex functions, as we're doing right now with and or, you will find that it's easier if you work with the inner function first and then branch out. I could have done just the and, see if it works, and then I could have added the or later. So here, all we want to do is we're going to go right to the very end, and if this is true, they are a happy camper. We'll just say happy. Otherwise, not happy. And then all I need is one parenthesis to close. And then I can just copy this down. So the first one we did, I just included Let's make sure I got all the options there. What I've highlighted, that was the and and the or. That is really the logic test of this if statement. If that comes out true, they're happy. If it comes out false, they're not happy. So very basic, incorporating an and an or.